Alright, we should be live and ready to go here. We're going to be playing squads, of course. Today, I may move on to some other things. Should be a decently long stream, so let's get right into it. Hopefully we get the win on the first game here. Pull up the stream. Make sure we're running smoothly. Let me mute this. Yep, see he's playing in the
From
background.
a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Brandon Gund and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determinant in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Alright, we get the ball first here.
Home is the mantra, and off we go.
Right.
We're underway in this NFC
We've only got
wildcard
one
game.
in the game, actually, and we're in the wild card as well. So we're in the playoffs.
These guys will get the
Their
football
playoffs.
right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, let's get going on this offensive side of the ball here. I'm going to go ahead and set to conservative, as I always do. You're going to fumble if you don't set to conservative, so you have to. Have to set to conservative. There's no way around that.
Come on. Hey. 70 Lions.
A little bit loud.
First play from scrimmage. Newton going to throw it. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
8 yards there.
Each defender ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
At the 37-yard line. Jonathan Taylor.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Keep forgetting to put abilities on Jonathan Taylor.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
He
has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Almost broke that.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on them to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs.
Third way.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez swept the man that time to fight in and drop him. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Read option going.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And down inside the 15.
First down.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
I got out of the pocket.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have to play the game of football.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first. And
touchdown, King.
He's over for the touchdown.
7-0 early.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Saints will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
But either way, we got in.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
All right,
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Stop here.
What is up?
He's gonna move in. Let's see if I keep you downhill here.
To the air, Williams.
I'm holding. They ain't caught though. They ain't caught.
There's a diving catch. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl without a doubt.
Let's go to the linebacker here and try to
going to be
guard
in
the
each and
wheel
every
route.
year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
There's a short one caught by Lovely.
Kill him.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We gotta make something happen. Just stop here.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jameer Gibbs.
Still gonna get there.
And the Bears are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Gibbs going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get it down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Saints' 3-yard line.
All right. 2.5 minutes left here.
They'll try to run with Gibbs.
All right.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jameer Gibbs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
That's in the end zone.
And that's going to
start
skip
of the 20,
into the
now
end zone
35.
for a touchback.
1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Do what we got to do.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Still got the ball.
They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit. You just try and get an extra yard or 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bro, that's an RPO. This is an RPO. I'm almost convinced.
Following the fumble recovery, Williams. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
There's a short one caught by Loveland. It's going to be a nice pickup.
I can't believe I fumbled that.
Pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
RPO?
short one caught by Loveland. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Big stop. RPO again, I bet.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
Over there.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Touchdown Bears! Cooper Kupp from 17 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Grab, I guess. I didn't want to put it on.
Aubrey now for the point after.
Probably would. Yeah, I still better touchdown.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Bears 14, Saints 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
We got, what, 77 yards to go?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill after camp and at least one practice each week.
Rather not force something there.
More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Got faith. Got faith.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
Nothing really going either there.
Getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
I got him. That's a beautiful play.
He's got a man complete. The Saints going to call the first
bring my first time out. That was some beautiful footwork
as
from me
they'll
there.
stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half
play
of
live
play.
long enough to find that man down the field. Keep my eyes up.
From the gun, here's Newton.
And we got Devontae potentially here. Ooh, almost
That's
picked
going
off.
to be incomplete.
Almost picked off.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Newton now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got this
get a bunch
down
more
to
yards
the
than
35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
Yards
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That's what we want.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You have to launch it.
Back to throw, Newton.
I got him. Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, off the side.
We're tied up. I put a little more on it that time.
As the first half is winding down. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Second time around. There we go. You may have heard that. Tie ball game.
To kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
Nothing he's doing with this drive.
The pressure got home on that last play. Forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking to throw is Williams. That'll be caught. It's caught. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half of timeout.
The only thing we can't do now is do the pass interference or DPI.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Get out of this half tied up.
The final shot before break. Williams. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
It's not easy field goal. That is what I would have done. Now think about it. Get that low.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
He's got it.
And this is right down the middle
down
as he
3 and a
puts
half.
it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
It is no longer under my control whether we win this game or not. Defense has got to win it.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Oh, able to avoid him. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. There's a short one caught by Logan. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown!
He died like 200 yards.
Colston Loveland, 63 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know how many yards that was.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 24, Saints 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
All right, Cooper Cup. Let's go.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Let's go to Jonathan Taylor.
At their own 28-yard line.
JT.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's
Keep
exactly
coming the
what
rock
most
if
teams
they
are
can't
looking
stop
for.
it.
A really good change of pace back.
Back to Jonathan Taylor.
First and 10, Taylor now. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Found something that works here.
62 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Works for the moment. Pound the rock. Pound the rock.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And able to work his way down to the 16. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
Brings up second
They've
and
been
2.
struggling mightily to stop it.
Again, it's Kamara.
Nothing going there.
And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left
Try to pick
with a
up the
3rd
2
and
yards.
2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if
Get
they're going to
across
stick
that
with the
2-yard
run
mark.
here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best
More here with
blocker.
Cam Newton in the end zone.
Into the end zone.
Second touchdown game for Cam Newton. They can't stop the run. They're really
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are back within a score.
Ready, set.
So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a
Receivers got
statement
it. We're
drive
down
because
2.
they have to be saying,
Win 2 points. Hopefully defense to make a stop here.
business now. Maybe a better
Quite a
term.
high-scoring game. We've got 3 touchdowns
They proved it to
for Cam
themselves
Newton.
that they were ready to go.
One fumble. I can't really control the fumble all that well, so.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Somehow he gets outside here and picks up 3.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Pat Surtain up to make the play.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
It's like a straight throw because he wouldn't run the same RPO twice in a row that's in that formation. Well, it's not the same RPO.
Gets it quickly out wide with
It's
Thornton.
still an RPO.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks
The
like,
other
right
side.
at the 40.
I mean, we know the play. We've got to shut
First
it
down
down.
pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle.
Picks up
Doesn't
only 4
matter. You
off.
just
Nobody
exchange
being on that
somebody to bring
receiver.
more pressure towards the quarterback and
Should've
still
racked
try
that
and cover
couple
downfield.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
How do you get there? Right, you're on that RPO. That's the main thing. I'm not going to run the RPO. He'll in the quarter. He knows we're on
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild
We just
card
gotta make a stop,
matchup.
and then we're only gonna need
You are
field goal to
watching
win the
Madden Ultimate
first game of
Team
the day here.
on EA Sports. Back now here live in New
So I
Orleans.
feel like we're not looking too bad.
It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. There's a short one.
Got good yards. I mean, I killed his tight end there, but he's got good yards in his way
out of
up.
bounds. His 5th catch
I don't even
tonight,
want
and it's
my
good
yards
for a
over
first
that.
down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
That one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's
gotta make something happen.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Another run for Gibbs here. Trying to find the lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down.
No more.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
God burn timeouts now. It's down
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
We expect this to be a run to the right.
To throw, Williams. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant.
Automatic first down.
The Bears first, and that should be the capper.
Nonetheless.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and
best thing
wisely
is
take the yardage.
And I think defensively, he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
First game was looking like raps.
What is up?
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's across for the touchdown. In the final minute, that should just about seal it. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Try blocking. No chance. All right.
The extra point and good by Aubrey. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining.
Get the lead here.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Cut. We need a decent return here. It's not going to happen.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the
47
20,
seconds
call it the
here to get
21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Gotta go quick.
Okay, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
All right, stow it. Let's sling this hoe.
Newton.
Got
That
it.
is caught by
For a
Laporta.
decent amount of yards there.
Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Don't have to do that much
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They need to score and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Now he'll take this and run.
Third on the money.
That's to the tight
He's
end,
out of bounds.
Laporta. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Still got to punch it
Now
in.
the Saints will use their third
Still
and
gonna go
final
for punch in, rather.
timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tyreek Stevenson picks it up, and the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And it didn't go all that well. Hasn't gone all that well. That will do it. Two turnovers.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They
Tough
are
game.
moving on here in the playoffs. And
Definitely
losing in
better.
this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year.
Ever. That's what I fail to understand sometimes.
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a
So I keep going.
You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
You just gotta keep going. Now I get booted. Because why not? Alright, let's get into another game.
I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that.
Go ahead and get to another game here. Gotta take the trash down. Alright, we got a minute here. Let's review the Uncrustables I'm eating today. Very good protein in these. And such a little source of food. Invite when ready. Should I go and eat them? Still a little cold. Let's go ahead and open it up here. No. This is a mukbang as well. I'm going to hop on World of Warcraft real quick. Right, quit. Oh, shit. It's leaking. Leaking.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. And you might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and Roses bumping through a 12-inch floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say
queued up for a raid.
anymore.
See if I can get one anytime soon. Deeply go for a raid. If I get a raid on the stream, then I'll stream it. If I do, of course. sometimes it can be hard to get a raid around this time.
Go up now, and I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in the PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
Just gonna pause right quick to avoid that copyright. Waiting on this thing. Alright, smack him out of hell. Back. Bro, right back. There, put the game back on, but I'll be right back.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. Shut it down. The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
Alright, I'm back. Let's go ahead and get back into it here. Should be ready for the next game here. Hopefully we win this one. I keep forgetting to put shut down that RPO for hopefully we can get John to show us some X factors, some abilities here eventually.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game, and Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. And when you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Kind of sliced it there. Still going to get over
His
to
return starts at the 5.
And
He gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Right there.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard
Same
line.
first play, we always do. Same first play. We always do.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right, let's get to the 40 here.
Straight to the air they go. On the move, headed right. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gets into the run game.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor's going to be gone. There's nothing going at the start there. We missed a couple blocks with Jonathan Taylor gone. And that's going to be a touchdown.
There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jonathan Taylor's first touchdown.
The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0.
6-0. Still scored a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off.
Sack. Ooh, wonky throw.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd and 3 now.
I'm going that slot corner.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. They won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down here. 3rd and 3. Need to stop.
Hey, take 26.
He's taking all the time in the world.
Putting the tight end in motion.
We got a motion here. Motion back to him.
Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. Short pass caught by his tight end.
All over it.
This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Gotta get off the field.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So we're going to see if we can get off the field here.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
I was on the slot last time I made the play. I'm going to go back to the middle. And he probably expects me in the slot. After that.
On 4th down, it's Rodgers.
And there. God bless.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
This wasn't even making a play there.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Kinchins.
Inside. Get 300. Get 300.
Kinchins.
50.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers.
Over there. No good.
Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Abushi Koromoa.
30. Go to 50. Hey, 88. 88.
They'll throw again. Rodgers.
And there. Sack.
They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Just can't blow 30
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Right now for the pump fake.
Saints into the dime for this third down.
He vividly tried to pump fake. That's kind of wicked. 15 seconds left in the quarter here.
Here he goes, third and long.
Pick off. Yep.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted.
That throw was not even close. It was picked off. It was picked off either way. Linebacker
forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
6 seconds left in the first.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions.
Let's make this
touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Taylor gets it on first and 10.
Taylor's got to the outside again.
He's still going at the 30.
Almost.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
Taking off here, this game. As we go into the second quarter.
We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter.
Oh, I gotta keep running it. Yeah, let's go with that read option right there you see in the middle.
We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. They aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes the pocket.
Third away.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. On the left hash, this is from 47. Little knocks it through.
9-0.
And their special teams converts to get them something out of their possession.
Right there, stepped up to the right.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, this is McCaffrey.
Stop is also going to make it.
He's going well so far. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
7 minutes left. 2 minutes left and a half here.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
2 minutes and a half here. We got 2-minute warning coming up in 12 seconds to play here. Hopefully get another stop, of course.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start to fight back for their first points of this game.
Before the end of the half.
Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
One way or another.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one down the middle.
It's 9-7.
And the Seahawks cut the lead down to just 2.
Gotta get a touchdown here.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away.
Got Kamara on the return.
Starting from the 5.
5 seconds, 14 minutes.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
We're going to go slam here and just get back to good old John.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
He has been killing in this game.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive.
Yeah, that was
he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut.
2-minute warning
here.
Here's
Darian Porter in on the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
It's more about getting it there.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
on the marker.
He's going to have yards.
This great effort winds up getting
35
well
yards
into enemy territory before he's brought down. 35
Now we're going to go right back
on
to
the
Jonathan
pickup.
Taylor,
And
hopefully.
that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Right back to tomorrow.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Nothing again, I'm just going to pull it.
Now here he goes.
I'm going to pick up a good amount of yards here.
And they're going to be set back to 11 after that play. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Chew a clock as well by staying in bounds there. Not giving them time to score back. It's like I said, time isn't going to be
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle.
Stops
Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Flush out now to his left.
I didn't stick it in the pocket.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and
probably going to go for it.
After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And I'm going to have room here.
It's going to be short of that goal line block, but not of the marker. They've got first and goal. They get an even 10 on that play. And now they have a first and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's so much room. They definitely were expecting.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal. Thinking run or play action. There's a design run. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Surely they don't
called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
If not, we can go into heavy.
The wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Hopefully they bite here.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Cam is going to be close.
He's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
One play score.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break.
It's been rough trying to get in the end zone, obviously, since that quarterback draw, which I probably could have got in if I just used the stick right. Could maybe flip that to the fullback, but that would have been dicey. Potentially a turnover.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Trying to give it to you.
The final throw before the break.
Oh, man, we got touchdown.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Big touchdown in the half to make it 2 points.
The Saints will extend their lead as time expires in the half.
Side there.
It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
As I make
And the
the
kick
field
is
goal
good,
good,
so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
A little bit more, so I can lock in here.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, this is McCaffrey.
Turned on me there.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Got to get the stop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got to get the stop.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Rodgers from the gun. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey.
Good tackle by AI there.
Before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he
good tackle by 9-3. That 930.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this,
my fault.
It's not going to change anytime soon.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Buys time, rolling right.
Somebody. Give him up.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Rogers going to throw here. Third down. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he takes it in. Touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
Capability stopped me other than that time.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away.
Kamara.
Return starts at the 9.
Nothing going for Kamara.
And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
Go right back to Jonathan Taylor.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
All right, back to JT.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. He's only able to power this forward
Not
for
bad.
3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Keep running well.
Second down carry for Taylor. He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Brief set of downs from 37.
There's only one backer on the side I'm going to.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Gets the second
I mean, they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Escapes the pocket.
Putting
his body into this one. Going long. Other side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the
not enough third power there
work.
from Cam.
This defense, they got to play, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Getting out to his left.
Chance.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target.
And just
now
try
they're staring at
to
fourth
throw
and long.
it to Noel on the outside.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his right.
I got to the quarter. Last second, I was like,
breaks away.
yeah, me pulling it down wasn't going to get there.
To the 35.
I just give the quarter a ball, or maybe he could watch the
They go for it on fourth quarter, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
I'm going to watch the replay real quick, see if I had Noel on the side. I did, probably.
Here's Taylor from the pistol.
Taylor's on.
He's out in the clear.
Back to a two-possession game here.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
right back to a
New Orleans.
two-possession game.
The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Big touchdown there.
It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after.
45
and the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Third. The guy stopped McCaffrey.
This is
McCaffrey. Go back to
McCaffrey.
work on defense.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Stop. Stop. Mike something outside here.
26.
Back now, pressure coming. Taking a shot deep here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Rogers throwing again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
I guess.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chain! Spill momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Alright, got to drop off on the tackle here. Come on, there,
First down. Here's Rogers.
We got a zone blitz, and it's not going to get there.
Throwing the
Not going to get there.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
We need the clock to run out.
Hey, 626.
Another player.
319.
It's not me.
Throwing again, Rogers.
That's going to be,
someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek
right back to
Jr.
him.
So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a
I don't
hurry.
think I blacked out a single time. All over that. Illegal contact.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Sauce. Sauce Gardner.
Rogers will look to throw.
And nobody in there.
It's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That ball.
Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
Quite problematic, actually. My charger's not connected.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rogers.
Zach.
Rolling left,
Zach,
finds
he
some
just tripped
time.
over him. He
And they get to
literally
him
ran
way
over
behind the
him.
line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
There we go, D-line. I'm having trouble. I'm in trouble to turn off at any second here.
Inside. Lane 26.
It's 3rd and 31. Surely they don't need me to stop 3rd and 31.
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rogers.
Disconnected me.
That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
There's no way they're going to get
Intended trying to get there was CeeDee Lamb.
And if they do,
That brings up 4th and long.
walk out.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's
Controller's
going to
back.
keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
I'm guarding the corner routes.
Hey, you block over here.
I'm thinking it's very well.
Desperation time here.
He's got to the top. There's just no fucking way.
This is Cox. That's
There's
Cox.
just no.
And he has it down near the red zone,
Oh
just outside the 20.
At
What a
least
time to
take
rip
the
off
clock.
that type of
If they
game,
get it,
huh?
like I
Gets him
said,
first
if
on
they
4th
get it,
down.
taking a lot of clock here.
First down.
That whole
A gain of 43 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Rogers on 1st and 10.
They're going through it.
Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
That was quite insane.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Under 2 minutes.
258.
Second and 5.
Hey, 626.
Throwing again here. It's Rogers. This is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams with field goals, you got a great chance to win.
4th and 31.
To throw. Defender there to knock away, and he's able to do just that.
Surely don't get away with it again.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
This shouldn't get away with this.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it.
It's going to take more clock up.
They're holding out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Fullback
it's going to take more time.
Charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
You got to run another play, and that's going to take him more clock off.
Fullback's
And
got it. Look at the power.
now.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
So we're going to have a minute 4 to take off the clock here and 3 timeouts. Minute 4 and 3 timeouts to take off.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to just 2.
Maybe not, though. The only theory I think where they don't onside kick it here is if you think you can stop a punt and you just have to get field goal to win. Because if you onside kick, you're automatically
we're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away.
But I'm always doing math like that in my
This
head.
one's fielded at the
We're under
4-yard
a
line.
minute.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Well, let's get Jonathan Taylor. Everything I'm going to do here, we get it off.
1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's got to burn timeout there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first
Quite
play.
surprising.
But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
All the way down.
To Taylor on 2nd down.
Oh,
man, he's in the clear. And he's going to have the 1st down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
Game.
Seahawks calling for a timeout.
So we get to win this time, up
3.
23-21.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
This game.
So it's a win for the Saints.
Barely get away with that.
And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
Very well. Both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all the way down the end to seal it.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
So let's go and get to another game.
Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
And get to another.
I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way.
I'm ready to.
Out of my way.
Hopefully we can get another win for you guys on the stream here. Queen. Dairy Queen, bro. We won a game, unbelievable. We won win a game. He's trying. I can see him trying to get on. Struggling.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your
hopefully win the next one as well.
out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way.
15 yards
Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black.
This is the only thing about this Madden I have a egregious with is the fact that you can't get in. We both struggle very much to get in actually get in the game. Alright, let's get into another game here.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela River, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you.
All right.
Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep, downfield, as often as you can.
Without fail. Cross drag.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cross drag. Silent with that.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. That's a short one caught by Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Usually get 2nd and 4 off that play, and then you want a little play action.
To the right. That's Pitts. He is
3rd and 1 if I need to. 3rd and 4.
Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. Good defense.
Yeah, it should be a face mask.
To no gain. 2nd and 10. Now here's a keeper on this own read.
Cam is out there. Cam is gone.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cam Little comes on now.
Touchdown
for the extra
within 2
point.
minutes there.
It's up and good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
It's always good when we go 7-0 and we get that ball first.
Little now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Like how I'm rocking and sinking myself on the street. Watching myself when I'm rocking myself in sync.
A tight end in motion now. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Crossy-Miller. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Up underneath the blocking scheme.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Milroe.
Quick
Hands of the fullback. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler first down.
half left in the quarter
60
here.
Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Here we go. Shot. Ready,
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Unlucky. Wow, we just got to keep going. Keep pushing.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready. Tackle 80.
Don't think he's going to stretch right. Could be play action.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krusky Merritt.
He's going straight back.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down. Well,
but he starts spinning backwards.
Yeah, at some point you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Finally taken in by Krusky Merritt.
3rd and 18.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Probably not.
Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
You're not gonna find.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession and extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success.
We get to stop
the remainder of this game.
I'm all
for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Open
man, downfield.
He's not really quite like #1 receiver.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
But he is nice.
They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he followed up and taken down. They got him.
About to make it a 2-score game regardless, though. The field goal at least on that.
Back to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter. So we'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Saints out on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
That was the worst thing.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Damn. And this is no
one possession game still. We couldn't
get
still go down.
And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
To make that even closer, that probably goes in past the R2.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Stop here.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's going to hand up on that incomplete play. Penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
I kind of turned him a little bit. I'm going to watch the replay, but I'm pretty sure I'm
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
I was on the Lucy.
Ready.
Regular play action now with Milrow.
I ain't gonna lie, I run back would have got to the outside and beat us.
Very stout then. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Gotta get stopped here.
Here's Milrow to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. He'll move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Now I ain't going front.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Tackle back there.
And he will get into the end zone.
Should be up.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Let's get flagged. Flag left and right at the moment. I don't know if they declined that. I don't know if like they declined it. I would clean my eye, but I'll see no replay here.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
Damn! You killed that shit. It must have accepted. Cause he put that through the uprights.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Throw it away.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up
10 yards
and set up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
Step up.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Fuck.
Loss of 4 yards. Another 3 and out.
Normal wild close. We're gonna go to YSL. Go to fuck it play.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're gonna line up and go for it on 4th down. And the rush is gonna get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Blocking has been pretty shit this game.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Well, now we just got to keep it like
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Change that quick.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
In motion comes Pittman.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Milrow.
Oh my God, catch the ball. I just see my PlayStation.
In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd down, Milrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Give me a stop.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Saints will use their second timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Throwing is Milrow. That one taken in. Touchdown Steelers.
Well,
Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
He'll look to throw.
I mean, I just got chucked. That mean it worked.
Downfield, it is Adams.
That shit. I mean,
and it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I just had to throw him up. That's all
The
he
break
got
huddle
out.
coming up now for first and 10. Now they'll set up the throw.
Throw it away.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late.
Still bearing the
Maybe
sack.
no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready, check.
Now I'm just looking for field goal. Basically.
He'll drop to throw.
Man, can you get out? I
To the
can't.
left side and caught by Noel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Flush to his right. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. He's got
Can't
it.
pitch it.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
This is not going well this game. I mean, if that was to the end zone,
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as
him
this
off the
second
ball so I
half
could catch
gets
it.
underway.
And then I tried to pitch it.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
In motion comes Pittman. Open man. That's Dante Fulton. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. A pickup of 44 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the Saints' 18-yard line.
I'll make something happen.
It is second and 9.
Get it.
Now it's Milrow.
That, oh my God,
He'll be
he's
hit
hit.
as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up
Game
a
one.
third
Allow
down.
it.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Milrow gonna throw it again.
Big! Oh my God.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Let's go. 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
How the fuck does he have a 50-inch
and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Literally having like turn around.
The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he will score! Detroit Crosby Merritt, touchdown Pittsburgh. He had the touchdown run earlier, now had a TD reception.
A lot of hope for this game.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Half a yard short? Question mark?
Here we go. Set. 50 Eagles.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5.
Trying to pick it up.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Saints.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I'd like to pick up through earlier. That's unfortunate.
Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 43.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Right side, that's Laporta on the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Saints.
They'll look to throw yet again. On target to Laporta. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
It's been a tough game after the first drive, for sure. Tough game after the first drive.
Ready. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to the air one more time. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Back to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
A tight end in motion now. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle is made at the 23-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
I don't understand that. But clearly that's how it is.
Brings up second and 9.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Keep eating the vanilla wafers.
Here's second and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now.
Newton.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's into the hands of the fullback. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. It is put in the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown Steelers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
First and 10.
This should go in the game.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground.
Well down the stretch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So we're going to end up going down 28-7.
Here we go. One final play.
Might as well.
And deep for the back of the end
shit
zone.
in the last play. All right.
This one
it was 28-7.
for the Steelers.
1 and 2 on this stream.
They proved much the best in this one.
I'm getting back in the stream.
Solid performance in all 3 phases of the game.
Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. As always, I don't know when I'll stream next. I never do, but eventually, after Thanksgiving break, after this week coming up, I'll be on a consistent schedule hopefully, and I should be able to tell you guys when I'm streaming every day. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. We are like an hour 40 in. So yeah. That was a great afternoon stream. Early stream. So yeah.